Hey guys, welcome back to today's video, and if my voice sounds really weird, it's just because I've been sick this week and that's why there hasn't been as many videos from me. But today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my favorite products from the whole year of 2016. It's been an absolutely amazing year, especially here on my channel, and I really have you guys to thank. I just want to say thank you so much for your support and your love, and I just can't believe how much my channel has grown. It's just so exciting to watch, and I feel like, I don't know, all these things that I have always hoped for my channel kind of finally are starting to come true. So I just want to say thank you to you guys, and I also hope that you are excited for 2018. I just want to bring you guys awesome content, keep making videos, and yeah, I'm excited to share with you guys everything that I've been loving throughout the whole year. This isn't everything because I didn't want this video to be so long, and I'm not gonna try and drag on and on because I want to just like talk about the product and then like go to the next one. I didn't cover everything, but I have the main things here that I always was grabbing to pretty much like every single day. If you guys are excited for 2018 and for this video, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me out, and I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. It's the first link down below in my description box. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell. Turn it on because YouTube has been so crazy with notifications. A lot of you guys are telling me that you're not getting notified when I upload, and it just really stinks. So make sure you guys have the bell turned on, and make sure you follow me on social because that's really the best way to know when I upload a new video. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna get into my favorite products. Let's get into it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start out with, what do I have here in front of me? I'm gonna start out with blushes. So I have two blushes here that I picked out that were two blushes that I was constantly using. So the first one is the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach Blush, and I just have found that I am really a sucker for peach shade blushes. So I knew I had to get this. I had to have this one, and ever since I bought it from Sephora, I constantly reached for it. I mean, we all know it smells amazing. I can't really smell too well right now, but it smells like peaches, and I know some people that might give them a headache, but I kind of actually like it. So when I open it, I'm like, I love the whole scented products thing. I'm really happy that's like a thing right now because I love chocolate, vanilla, all those scented things. So kind of makes me happy. This is just like the perfect shade of peach because it has a really nice shimmer to it. It's a very fine shimmer, and on the cheeks just looks super duper glowy and pretty, and I feel like it complements a variety of eye looks. So no matter what I wear, if it's like, you know, warm tone, cool tone, I feel like I could reach for this and it always looks good. And you can tell I've been using it because the writing is all worn off and the peach is like kind of going away, which makes me know for sure that I was using this a ton. It's so cute. Like the packaging is so adorable. So this was a favorite, and if you guys are into these peachy shades of blushes, I feel like it's very pretty if you have like a similar skin tone to me. Check this one out. I know it's a little bit more on the pricey side, but I think it's worth it. Okay, next is a drugstore blush. Most of my stuff here is actually from the drugstore, so don't worry, everything's pretty affordable. This is a new blush that came out this year. This is Milani Bella Bellini, and this one is so special because it has the most insane like golden shimmer running throughout it. I find this to be more of like a pinky shade on the cheeks, but it is so stunning. Even when you like swatch it, it's just so beautiful. It actually does have a hint of like a peachy in there, but it's like a peachy pink. And I know that like people with larger pores should stay away from shimmery things. I have larger pores, but I can't stay away from this blush. Milani blushes are just really some of my favorite from the drugstore. Whenever a new one comes out, I have to get it, and this was no exception to that. I really love this color, and I think it is absolutely beautiful if you have like a tan. I think you guys should definitely try this one if you have not yet. I feel like a lot of people haven't talked about it. I still do love Luminoso the most, but this one, it is just so eye-catching. I have to talk about this product because I use it every single day, and it is my eyebrow gel. This is the e.l.f. Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. I wear the shade medium brown. It's kind of like a cool tone brown shade, and I love this so much. I always reach for it. And another favorite you have to use with this product is the Essence Angled Liner Brush. It's about $1.99. It is the best eyebrow brush in the world. If you guys don't have it, you must go to Ulta. Go to Ulta.com, put it in your cart, get it, thank me later, because that combo, you will have like beautiful brows every single day. I love this stuff. It doesn't fade. I have oily skin, oily brows, so things fade away pretty quickly on me, especially brow products. And this one really stays well on my brows. It's a perfect shade, and you can actually get this for $2 if you watch my budget beauty buys. I always find this at Marshall's and TJ Maxx for a discounted price. It's always on sale there. So if you're looking for a really cheap drugstore brow cream, this is it right here. And they have a few different shades if, you know, your brows are as dark as mine, but I love it. And I've made such a dent in this. It doesn't go, what's the word, like stale. It doesn't get that hardness to it like Anastasia Dip Brow, which is so expensive, and then you feel bad because it dries out. Even when I revive it, it doesn't like feel the same as a fresh dip brow. This one never goes dry on me, and it's so cheap. So I love this so much. I feel like my brows would not be the same without this. Okay, moving on to favorite concealers. So of course I have to mention Shape Tape. I feel like I am a broken record, or I just sound like everyone else who loves this, but it really is the best high-end concealer in my opinion. I have the shade Light. I also have Light Sand, which is a little more yellow. I use that one more. This is just the best concealer, and it covers so nicely. I love the thickness of it, but it's not too thick. The only thing I can't stand about it is the smell. I really don't like it at all. It has this like very floral scent. That's the one thing about this that I'm like, oh, it's so gross. But I love the applicator because it's so big. You guys know it's infamous. Everyone knows about the wand on this. I love it. It's so hard to use a regular wand after using Shape Tape, and I will continue to repurchase this even though I'm a little bit salty about the fact that they raised the price on this 2 times. It was, I believe, $24. Now it's $27, and I'm like upset about that. Is anyone else just outraged? So it is pricey. I guess they just figured it was in such high demand that they could do that, which kind of stinks, and I'm like, but if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to Shape Tape, I actually have a comparison video on these two products. This is the BH Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. I'm wearing it today. This covers so nicely. It has pretty much the same type of consistency, thickness as Shape Tape. I have 102 in this, and every time I put it on, I just feel like a flawless doll on my face. I bring it, you know, down pretty far, blend it out with a sponge. It is thicker, so it's more of like a going out concealer or like a filming concealer, or if you just want some really nice thick coverage, but it's not too thick where it's like looks cakey. So I love this. It's very affordable. You can get it on BH Cosmetics website. It's just so good. And if you do not want to shell out the $27 for Shape Tape, especially with the price increase, then mosey your way over to bhcosmetics.com and just try this out. I'm telling you guys, it's so similar to this, and I love it. Every time I wear it, I'm like, ooh, what concealer am I wearing? And then I'm like, oh, BH. So I really love this stuff. Favorite lashes of the year have to be the Salon Perfect 614 lashes. These are amazing. I'm wearing them today. You guys always ask me about these when I'm wearing them, like what lashes they are. Chances are it's these. I usually always have these on in my videos because I like that they come in this pack of 5. So every time I just need a new pair, I just take this out, and they are so affordable. You can get them at Walmart. On Walmart.com too, they have them. Not too much. And another thing besides how affordable they are is just the fact they're so comfortable. Like, yeah, after like, you know, 8 hours, you're gonna start to like get annoyed by your lashes. But if you're looking for something super comfortable, these are so comfortable. The band is not thick or anything like that, and they just look really nice blended in with your lashes. Foundation for the year, I didn't want to mention the new Physicians Formula, the Healthy Foundation, because it's so new, and I kind of felt a little weird putting it in here because it's only been a couple weeks that I've been wearing that foundation, even though I love it. But I have to talk about my favorite from the year that I've been using so many times. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. This is like $5 or $6, so it's really, really cheap, which I love. And this has just been my go-to foundation whenever I want to look flawless and just easily put on my foundation. I reach for this. I have the shade Soft Beige. It's not perfect for me, but it's pretty decent. I do try and mix some colors together. This just works for me. It applies so nice on my skin. I feel like it makes my skin look really smooth, and I wear this in all my blog pictures, my fashion blog pictures. This is the foundation I find myself reaching for the most, and I love how affordable it is. It has really nice lasting power on me. I feel like it makes my pores look smaller, and it doesn't emphasize texture. So really just love this foundation, and I find myself reaching for it all the time. I tell everyone about it when they ask me, what's a really good affordable foundation? I'm like, you have to try the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. It's so good. Going on the high-end side, my favorite high-end foundation has to be the YSL All Hours foundation. I know there's been a lot of controversy about the fact that it has denatured alcohol as the second ingredient, which I think does stink because that's known to just really be bad for your skin, dry out your skin. So I wish they would have formulated this without that ingredient, but I will say whenever I wear this foundation, I feel like it makes my skin look beautiful. I have a whole first impressions on this. You could search for it on my channel, or I'll try and link it down below, but this is beautiful. I do find it has a really nice lasting power on my skin, and I feel like it makes me look flawless. I like the scent of it. It has like a very light, sweet scent to it. It has a nice pump. This is not something I wear all the time just because it is a more pricey foundation, but when I do want to kind of feel a little bit more fancy, I reach for this foundation, and this is really my first like luxury foundation I ever owned, and it did not disappoint. I really think it is a really nice full coverage foundation, and I think it sits beautifully on the skin. Okay, moving on to like bronzer contour things. I have to mention this again. I think it was in my last year's favorite, but the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Wearing it today. This is just my favorite bronzer ever. I wear it like literally every day. It's just a product that I see it and I just reach for it because I know it works. I use it to contour my nose, contour my face. So it's kind of like a multi-purpose product for me. It has the most amazing scent to it. It smells like coconuts. I just got it for my sister for Christmas because I need to spread the love of this product to everyone. And I'm like, everyone needs to be using butter bronzer. It's so good. It has such a nice soft consistency to it. It's not too orange. It's just like the perfect tone. Oh, it's so good. I cannot believe we have such an amazing product like this at the drugstore. Thank you, Physicians Formula, for giving us this amazing gem. And I have the shade Bronze. I don't use light bronze. If you have more fair skin, that would be a good choice. But this isn't too dark at all. I hope they come out with more shades of this. Hint, hint, Physicians Formula. We want more shades of this. You know what I even like to do with this? I like getting ready with this, using the mirror because it smells so good and I put it close to my face. Just a little fun thing I like to do. Second favorite contour product of the year has to be this Wet n Wild makeup stick. This is in Wears Walnut. This is my favorite cream contour stick, whatever, of the year. It always looks good on my skin. When I blend it out with a beauty blender, I just see those like instant cheekbones. And I feel like no one ever talks about these. They're really good, especially this shade for contouring. And it's just like a cheap thrill. It's so cheap that you can just get it, and if you don't like it, whatever. But I love this stuff for contouring. Just make sure after you put it on that you like layer a powder product over it just so it stays in place. I just think it really gives a really nice chiseled cheekbone. I'm not usually a fan of cream contouring products, but this one is pretty foolproof to use as long as you blend it out with a beauty blender, sponge, whatever you want to call it. Favorite eyeliner of the year. I'm so happy I discovered this. This is the Epic Ink Liner from NYX. I am obsessed with this. This is my favorite liquid liner, and I am a wing liner junkie. I have to have a good eyeliner to do my wing liner. I wear it every single day. I feel so strange when I don't have a wing line or eyeliner on. I think it's because I have brown eyes. I feel like people with blue eyes can get away with having no liner, top liner. You guys have to get this in your collection. I made my sister-in-law get it, and it is so, so good. It's black, and it has a really nice tip to it. It's like a very long tip, so it's easy to wing it out, and it's so black, and that is what I look for in a liner. It has to be super black, and it can't skip on my eyes. This just gives a smooth and easy way for me to wing out my liner. It's from the drugstore. Huge bonus, you don't have to spend that much on it. Continue to buy this. I really hope it doesn't like dry out as time goes on. I haven't found that, and I've had it for like a few months now. Definitely the best black liquid liner at the drugstore, and trust me, I've tried a lot and they all run out of the ink or they fade or they look gray. This one is like pure black pigment. I love it. Okay, these are a second time mention. I shouted them out last year because I just love these so much. I talk about them all the time. NYX Faux Whites eyeliner pencils. I'm wearing this one today. This is Honeydew. I have basically every color they make. I am in love with these because they're so cool. They have different shades of white. So there's like a pink white, there's like a purpley white. The mint one looks so bomb on like blue eyes. If you have blue eyes, you have to get the mint one. I love these. Love, love, love. I tell everyone about them that you have to get them. They really just make your eyes look awake, and I change the color depending on what my eye look is. So when I have more of a blue look, I'll wear the mint one. This is more of like a green yellow one, so I decided to put this one on today. They are so pigmented and they last throughout the day. It's amazing. Like usually things don't last on the waterline because you know your eyes naturally produce like tears throughout the day. But when I look at my eye at the end of the day, I still see this in the waterline. Obsessed. I love, love, love these. Will use these forever. I pray that NYX does not discontinue these because I love them so much. They really just make your eyes look super awake, and they have that special like color tone to them that I just love. Favorite mascara of the year has to be the ones from Essence. These are the Essence The False Lashes Dramatic Volume Unlimited. I'm wearing this one today. I love it. The wand is so nice. It reminds me a lot of the Lash Princess wand. Natural hair wand, and it tapers to the end. But these are just like phenomenal on my lashes. They make them look so long. They don't clump. They give really nice volume. These are just so magical to me. I love them. And also the Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara. This is the purple one. I love this one too. It has like a scoop type of brush. These are the best. And if you're not trying Essence mascaras, you must try them. They work wonders for your lashes. Every time someone needs a recommendation, I say you have to try these. They're so, so good. I wear these without false lashes all the time, and I always feel like my lashes look super long. And then if you want that extra like super duper long lash look, get the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. This is that white primer. Sometimes I don't use this just because I get lazy, but when I wear this and one of the Essence lashes together, insane. Like it's so nice, you guys. So these two together, they're both very affordable products. It's like the dynamic duo right here for your lashes. Okay, so moving on to highlighters. I have two that really stood out to me this year. I'll talk about this one first. This is the Smashbox and Casey Holmes highlight collab right here. So I have Pearl, and I use these two shades the most, but this gives you the most beautiful highlight without emphasizing your pores on your face. Sometimes highlighters can make me look very like bumpy or kind of emphasize the bumps I have on my skin, but Casey actually designed these for people with textured skin with pores, which first I was like, I don't know, like it's not gonna be highlighty enough for me. But the more I started using this and got into it, I was like, wow, this is stunning, and it looks so like natural, but still gives just a really beautiful reflection on the cheeks. I love this. And then this highlighter, this is the one that made me like believe in all the hype. I finally this year got to try the Ofra highlighters. I've heard everyone and their mother talking about these. I finally got a chance to try this one. This is the Ofra and Nikki Tutorials Evergo collab, and I usually just use the white one over here because these two are a little too dark for my cheeks. But this highlight, like I always wanted to get that highlight. You know what I'm talking about? The Nikki Tutorials highlight where she just puts it on like this with a brush and you see it glow right away. I felt like I could never get that. And I finally got that effect with this highlighter, and I was like, this is what I've been looking for my whole highlighter journey, life. This right here, I love it. I'm wearing it today. It is so beautiful, so pigmented. It's crazy, you guys. It's so creamy. And I admit I was a skeptic about this, but once I tried, I became a believer in the Ofra highlights. Now I want to try more because they are more pricey, but they give you that instant like just glow to the cheeks where you're like, whoa, like I could see this from space type of highlight. Moving on to eyes, I have some palettes that stood out to me this year. The first one is the Jaclyn Hill palette. Wearing this today on my eyes. I love this palette. It's amazing. The quality, the shade selection, I love all the colors in here. I like that there's a variety. You get like some pops, then you get all your neutrals. I love the crease shades. I love all like the reds, the browns, everything. Such a good palette. I just wish I would have got the new packaging that has the names like on the back. It's just such a versatile palette. You can do so many different looks, and the mattes blend out beautifully. The shimmers are beautiful. I love the pink shades, the highlighty like shimmery shades. I think this is a palette everyone should have in their collection, and I trust Jaclyn Hill's like picks, if that makes sense. Like, I just think she is so good at picking colors, and she really has a knack for it. So of course, when she launches something, I'm like, oh, I really want to get it because I like trust her makeup opinion, if that makes sense. So I think this is just such a nice palette, and I love the collaboration, and I think collabs from Morphe are like my favorite rather than like their regular palettes. So this is definitely a win, and I still have more shades in here that I have to use, but I'm excited to keep creating looks with this palette. I really like the one that I did today. I did more of like a reddish type of look, but the quality is really, really good. Okay, another palette that stood out to me this year is another collab actually. It's the Melissa Michelle and Ulta collab. I've actually hit pan already on Wheezy, which is the matte shade. I use this a lot. It's a really nice matte brow bone shade. I love the eyeshadows in here. I created a bridal look using this palette, and it was actually like one of my favorite looks I created throughout the whole year. I just loved it. And this is such a good palette. I'm obsessed with the crease shade Rosemary. Bing Bing is like one of my favorite shades. I love it all. This shade Lola is so pretty all over the lid. I think you could still get this actually, but if you guys haven't got it yet, please give it a try. It's such a good palette. She also gives you a blush, a highlighter, and there's a lippy in here. And then my last standout eye product would have to be the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadows. This one in particular has to be my favorite. It's the shade Ballet Baby. This is a Ulta exclusive shade, so you can only get it at Ulta. I did not think I was going to fall in love with this color because it didn't really look like the other ones. It didn't have that like, wow, wham bam glitter. Like I was like, oh, it's pink. I don't know. I mean, I love pink, but I had my doubts about it. I use this all the time, like during the daytime. It is such a beautiful pink shade. I'm gonna have to get another one soon because I'm almost out. It is like seriously one of my favorite things to wear on my lid with some like orange in my crease. Beautiful. And every time I wear it, I just feel like a pretty princess. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that from here, but it's not like the other ones. It doesn't have that insane sparkle. This was truly one of the best eyeshadow launches for the year. I really think they knocked it out of the park with these. Such a good just way to put on glitter and not have to use glitter glue. Amazing. And last category is lippies. Of course, everything that I have here is like a neutral because that's pretty much all I wear. The first one is from Maybelline. This was also a newer launch this year. This is from their Intimates Nude collection. This is the shade Peach Buff. Love this color. It's so nice and one of my favorites. I found myself reaching for this so many times this year. Really pretty nude shade. Definitely has that peachy undertone to it. And then of course I always have to mention, mine is like so just icky, but MAC Hue lipstick. One of my favorite shades that ooh, it just like broke. I even swatch this for you guys. It's like the perfect pink shade. That was a terrible swatch because it just broke, but I reach for this daily. This also, Cream Cup is another amazing one, but Hue I always talk about and mention in my favorites because it is the perfect pink shade and it always looks good. I loved the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink. This is in the shade Dreamer. These last all day. I was so impressed with these. This shade is like a kind of like a deeper pink. I would love to see like a more baby pink from them, but these smell good too. They have a really nice like cupcakey kind of smell to them. I love how long lasting these are, but they're not drying. So this was definitely a standout product for me. The CYO lip gloss. This is in the shade Your Best Side. This also smells amazing, like cupcakes. Love it. This was one of my favorite lip glosses to layer over lipsticks. pink nude gloss look to everything. I'm wearing it today like on the center of my lips. I love this so much. Those are all of my favorite products from 2016, at least the ones that were like stand out. I use these all the time. I wish I could have mentioned everything, but I didn't want this video to be like hours and hours long. So I hope you guys like this video. Let me know what your favorite products were. Comment down below, and I just want to say thank you to you guys so much for your love and your support. And again, I just want to say thank you to you guys for an amazing year, and I am so grateful, so blessed, and I truly love you guys, and I'm so happy to have you a part of the fam. Also, let me know if you guys want to see a worst products. I think I might film that one next, but if you guys want to see that, let me know. I can definitely do that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!